All right, good morning. So welcome to the last single-digit Industrialized Construction Forum. It's our 9th edition. The first one, how many did we have at the first one, Yoko? 14 people, I think? 15? Maybe 20? 25 even. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, welcome to this always really fun day and stimulating, thought-provoking day for me. So I'm Martin Fischer, Director of CIFE and Professor here at Stanford. I also want to introduce you to Jirko Lessing, who is an adjunct professor with us and also leads R&D at BUKLUK, the IKEA Skanska joint venture that focuses on affordable multifamily housing in Sweden, UK, and a few other places. And also Danny Hall. So now you've met the three orchestrators of the agenda. Danny Hall did his PhD here with us. Jirko actually did a stint as a PhD student here as a visiting researcher. That's how he actually got started. And Danny is now a professor at Technische University Delft in Netherlands, focusing on industrialized construction, among other things, advanced methods of making great buildings. So you will hear from them a bit. So industrialized construction, right? What does it actually mean? What it means for me and what I'll be looking for during the day is, of course, industrialized means industrializing the production. So that's sort of the first thought many people have, making things in a more controlled environment than out on site, a factory. So that requires you to integrate, hence the connection to CIFE, right, Center for Integrated Facility Engineering. That requires you to integrate really multiple disciplines and the detailing and fabrication, at least. But once you are, and of course there's many benefits to that, but that's, I would say, one starting point, one possible starting point for industrialized construction. Once you're making things in a controlled environment, typically people think, what could we repeat here? What's repeatable? What could we productize? So that we can also not only take time out of the construction schedule because we made things offsite, but we can also take time out of the design schedule because we already pre-designed things. So that's a whole other level of integration you now need to have between design, detailing, fabrication, and the site installation logistics. So the degree of integration increases significantly, but once you productize things, then obviously you need to worry, are we making the right product? So you need to really understand what the customer wants. So that's yet another level of integration. And then once now, an industrialized construction company actually knows really a lot about whatever projects are produced with industrialized construction and could potentially have a much longer term relationship with its customers. Not only just handing over the keys, but offering a relationship beyond that. So yet another level of integration, and with each of these integrations comes, of course, as you, I'm sure, have realized, the different business models, opportunities, different skills you need, etc. So what I'll be looking for today as, the head of CIFE, Center for Integrated Facility Engineering, what kind of integrations do we see from the companies that are presenting? And what is the scope that is being offered? And where did they start to the extent it's discernible? We didn't necessarily ask everybody to point it out. Did they start like with, hey, we can make things more efficiently? Or did they start from the customers need this? Or did they start from, hey, this is a cool thing we could design. How could we make it? Would it sell in the market? What is the entry point? What is the degree of integration and scope of what they're offering? Those are a few things that I'll be looking for, and whatever other surprises the speakers have in mind. I'm pretty excited about the agenda because we really try to bring together a global perspective, as I think you have seen from looking at the speakers. So speakers coming from Australia, Japan, Austria, Sweden, and I'm sure I'm forgetting places. And also taking a look at what are, successful established companies doing with respect to industrialized construction and what's happening at the other end of the spectrum with startups and in between. Plus, of course, we are in Silicon Valley, a pretty healthy dose of technology. So, welcome again. Super excited about today. And I will turn it over to Danny, who will introduce our first speaker.